stuff. She's just so bad.
Just enjoy. Live and direct. Just enjoy.
Consider this an invitation.
Ta-da! She's done it again, and now she's done it for me. We are done. Everything is out of the oven. You cannot imagine what this room smells like. Can you see the steam coming off of the broccoli, coming off of the chicken? Voila, I'm trying to send this to you. Telepathy, smoke signals, literally smoke signals through the screen. But we got baked potatoes, we've got rosemary chicken, we've got broccoli, and we've got peach cobbler. Praise God for peach cobbler. This is just an alternative way to have healthy meals throughout the holiday, y'all. I am so excited. So I ain't saying nothing according to I'm getting ready to get in it. But what I am getting ready to do is like they do on most cooking shows. You know, like Rachel Ray, she's like, oh my God, this is so good. So I'm going to blow this. Joy is special. Yes, I am special. I'm going to blow this and y'all, this broccoli, this tastes like meat, like she got some chicken in this broccoli. Lord have mercy. And what did you put in broccoli? I mean, it's broccoli.
I put a half a tablespoon of butter. I put a little bit of salt, like a pinch of seasoned salt in there, a pinch of pepper, and a pinch of garlic powder.
Y'all, this tastes like chicken stock with butter and...
No chicken stock at all. About a fourth a cup of water and put it on.
It is amazing.
For about 5 to 8 minutes.
And it's broccoli.
Till it's bright brown. You don't want it dark brown.
And it's soft. And I like soft broccoli. I don't like hard broccoli like it's on the salad because that's not what I asked for. I didn't ask for salad. I wanted broccoli for dinner. So here we are. I'm so thrilled. We're going to eat. I might come back after I'm full, and I might not. In the event that I am not, we are here with Chef Courtney. Well, yes, I will, because we're going to come back and talk to Courtney about her tenure as a chef and even some people that she's cooked for. You will be pleasantly surprised. I'll be back with my belly full. So as you can see, my plate is empty. That did rhyme, didn't it? Y'all, when I tell you that this light and healthy holiday meal was one to remember, it was one Courtney girl. I did not know y'all, and I have known her. And let me tell you something else about Courtney. I'm going to tell all my business. This is the lady that opened her home to me. Most of y'all don't know. When I moved to Atlanta, I was homeless and didn't have but 2 nickels. Well, I had Courtney, but I was homeless. And Courtney opened her home up to me. And I had only known her through a friend of a friend. So she opened her home up to me. And ever since then, you know, we hadn't talked a whole lot, but it never as if we had missed a beat. So Courtney, now that I know she's a chef, I'm glad I don't live far from her. So I'm going to be like, hey, girl, what you cooking tonight? It was so good, and I just want to know, having known you for 8 years, I didn't know all this time that you were a chef in the making, or you were already cooking, or just, girl, can you tell me about that?
Right. I have been cooking since I was a freshman in college, so for the last 15 years or so.
15 years.
And was a computer programmer by degree.
Now look at that.
But always cooked, so this was like my stress reliever. And ended up getting laid off from my job and pretty much was trying to figure out what I was going to do, and somebody suggested that I be their family chef, and I'm like, really? You pay for this?
Yes.
And clearly they would, so here I am 5 years later.
So, you know, it doesn't really matter what your original or initial trade in life necessarily could have been. If you have a hobby, something that you like to do, like Courtney just said.
Passion.
Love. It was something
my hobby, passion and love.
Well, and it was her passion and love, but it was like a stress reliever for her. So it hadn't really taken off to be something that was going to blossom into a career. And to segue through career, we're going to mention some of the people that you worked with, and we're not going to mention everybody, but some of the major heavy hitters are, and list. Go. And And I mean it. And I mean it.
I've been fortunate enough to get a majority of my clients by referral. And a few of those referrals have been professional basketball players who play here in the United States and also overseas.
Yep.
So a few of them are Teron Lou, who is now one of the coaches with the Boston Celtics. Kevin Garnett, who's a player for the Boston Celtics.
I love you, Kevin.
Chauncey Billups, who plays for the Denver Nuggets now. Kyle Lowry, who plays for the Houston Rockets. And about 7 other players in the league. So I am with them mainly during their off season in Las Vegas.
She don't need to be. She need to be in season, okay?
And I see them whenever they come to town and make sure that they have a good meal and some desserts while they're here. So,
and the list just goes on, and it will increase because now that my mouth has gotten the taste, y'all know all I do is run it. So we had a good meal, and like I said again, to repeat the menu, it was rosemary chicken, we had broccoli, we had a baked potato. Oh yeah, let me show you this right here. It was peach cobbler. I got a couple pieces left just because we talking. But y'all, everything was just wonderful, seasoned to perfection, and it wasn't overly salty, it wasn't overly seasoned, and it does allow for you to still eat well, but eat healthy. Courtney's got a book out right now, and what's the name of the book, Courtney?
The book is called Good and Familiar Desserts.
Okay, Good and Familiar Desserts. She's got a website, and it's called, so it's 3 M's. 1 M, 2 M, 3 M. thisisgood.com. So it's
She's wrong.
This is so good.
It is MMM. thisissogood.com.
See?
And if you go to the website, the link for the book is there. If you're on the main page and you're up on the left, there is a picture of a dessert, and you click on the dessert, it takes you to the page where you can purchase the book.
So once again, it's www.MMM thisissogood.com, because the so is imperative, because this was so good. So check her out there. She's got an ebook there online for you. That would be a perfect, gift to give to somebody that can't cook, that be messing up junk in the kitchen. Buy it online, and you will be thrilled, happy, pleasantly surprised, because the end result is a happy and full stomach. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Courtney, thank you once again for having us come into your home. We had such a great time. The food is wonderful. And you just had it, another episode of Where in the World is Joy? And this episode was Holiday Cooking with Chef Courtney. Thanks, guys, for joining me.
Thank you.
See you next time.
Justin Joy.